Welcome to a new episode of Nate's MMA Corner. I'm Nathan. If you watch my show, you're in my corner. Today's a pre-fight show for UFC Fight Night, Manuwa versus Anderson in the light heavyweight division. This is a stacked UFC Fight Night taking place live on UFC Fight Pass in the O2 Arena in London, England. And yeah, I am so excited for this card. This card's so stacked. I can't say it enough. You got some of the best European fighters in the UFC displaying their skills, and then you got Alan Jouban, a star from the States, going up against Gunnar Nelson, who's a submission virtuoso. So let's get started with my predictions on this main card and review of this main card. So in the main event, we have a light heavyweight clash with Jimmy Manuwa versus Corey Anderson. Man, you know what? Like, I think Jimmy Manuwa... Oops, you know what? Let me fix this. Oh, here we go. Yeah, okay, got it. Yeah. Jimmy Manuwa is, he's a knockout artist, this guy. This guy's a threat on the stand-up for sure. And when Alexander Gustafsson fought him, he knew he wanted to take it to the ground and just pretend he was going to stand and bang and then go for the ground game. And, Alexander was able to work that. However, Corey Anderson, I think it's going to be a little tricky for him. And I'm rooting for Corey Anderson here. But, I'm sorry, bro. I'm picking Jimmy Manuwa to win, but I like Jimmy Manuwa too, don't get me wrong, but I have high hopes for Corey Anderson's future in the UFC. I think both these guys, whoever loses, they're going to gain experience and they're going to go on to win more fights, and the winner will definitely be in title contention before you know it, if not already. But I'm going with Jimmy Manuwa's second round knockout. I think Corey Anderson holds his own in the stand-up in the first round, and then looks to get some takedowns maybe late in the first round and maybe gets them, but then it'll be kind of hitting it close with that first round, and then the second round will start, and then Jimmy Manuwa will just bombard him in the striking department and go for a knockout, and I think so. Jimmy Manuwa gets it done in the second round. Then in the welterweight division, we have Gunnar Nelson versus Alan Jouban. Yeah, you know what? Nelson he's a jiu-jitsu wizard, and Alan Jouban is primarily a stand-up guy. I mean, he's a great fighter, well-rounded. Don't get me wrong, but my gut feeling is Gunnar Nelson somehow gets this fight to the ground somehow, some way. Don't know how, but I think he'll trick Alan Jouban into doing something that'll cause him to get into a grappling war with Gunnar, and then Gunnar will get his submission win in, I'm saying, round 3. I think there's going to be kind of a drawn-out fight for Nelson, and it's going to take some time for Nelson to find his rhythm in the grappling department, but I think eventually he gets it and he gets a submission win. But I mean, if Gunnar plays it too safe for too long, I think Alan Jouban could get a knockout victory here. So this fight, I'm only giving Gunnar Nelson a 51% chance of winning. But it's going to be a great, fun fight to watch. I'm so excited. I know Kenny Johnson will be definitely invested in this fight, having been a wrestling coach for Alan Jouban. Kenny, I love you, man, if you're watching this show, by the way. And I'm sorry, bro. Again, I'm giving your boy Alan a 49% chance of winning. So this is a close one. This is a coin toss fight. Then in the catchweight, oh wow, it's a catchweight fight. Yeah. So normally, this was originally a bantamweight fight, but there's a late replacement, and Marlon Vera is the late replacement, and Brad Pickett this last fight. So it's a catchweight fight at 140 due to the late notice replacement, but originally it was going to be a bantamweight fight against a different opponent. And it was Henry Briones he was originally going to face, and now he's facing Marlon Vera. Yeah, this, I am picking Brad Pickett by unanimous decision. I think that he's just the better, well-rounded fighter, and he could handle anywhere this fight goes against Marlon Vera. Brad Pickett has underrated grappling, fairly decent, respectable stand-up, long history in the sport, and yeah, this is his retirement bout, and so I'm picking Brad Pickett. I think Brad Pickett wants to go on top, and this is going to be a good, nice send-off for Brad Pickett. Then in the featherweight division to kick off the main card, we have Arnold Allen versus Manuwa Amirkhani. And like, okay, this is one of those fights where it's again, I've said this in previous shows, who I want to win and who I think is going to win are two different things. This is definitely the case in this fight. I want Arnold Allen to win, but I think Manuwa Amirkhani's wrestling is just really, really good, and he'll do whatever he wants on the ground game if Arnold's not careful. And I think Arnold will get into this kind of fake coziness into the fight that Manuwa wants him to be in, so he can set up for takedowns. I think he'll shoot in for double leg or single leg takedowns before you know it, and Arnold will feel like before that he's doing okay, with his takedown defense and his stand up, and then before you know it, he's on his back. So I think Manuwa can get it done unanimous decision, but there's also a chance Manuwa could get it done by knockout through ground and pound or submission, maybe in the first or second round even. But Arnold Allen, though, he's a young guy, well-rounded still, and an amazing record in MMA right now. These are two top prospects at featherweight. I think you're going to be hearing a lot more from both of these guys at some point in the featherweight division. But I gotta say, I think Manuwa's going to get it done here. So I'll say, yeah, unanimous decision for Manuwa, because if anything, Manuwa gets takedowns, and then Arnold's okay in his jiu-jitsu, so he avoids submissions, but he's not in dominant positions, and so thus Manuwa could win 10-9 rounds across the board and win by unanimous decision. So that wraps up the pre-fight show for UFC Fight Night. Manuwa versus Anderson. Oh, and don't forget, honorable mention on the prelims, Joseph Duffy versus Reza Madadi. That's going to be a great fight. But, yeah, anyways, yeah, just, there's so many good fights. Yeah, check out the prelims, check out the main card. This whole entire card, top to bottom, is great. Watching, you got Lena Landsberg on there. So, yeah, stay tuned in the coming days for my post-fight of this event, and until then, I will see you.